Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. This is the tarot reading for serious tarot people. I say that every day, and the reason I do is because there are more and more people joining us every day curious. And by the way, I thank you for checking in just about every day. Some people every day, some people every other day, whatever the case may be. Thank you for checking in. You have so many other choices in terms of astrology, numerology, all the ologies, including tarot, that I am very pleased, thrilled actually. That's my payment. You're joining me every time so we can do this serious tarot reading. By the way, I've done tarot for over 20 years. I've done astrology for over 50. Numerology, I haven't really applied myself, but I've been aware of it and played with it for probably better part of 50 years as well. Very quickly, astrology, the science of cycles, helps you to understand cycles. We're going through some amazing cycles. You can feel it right now. We're not done with it. These are heavy-duty cycles, and I'm not going to get into it. That'll be astrology, but maybe one time I will. In terms of numerology, that's frequency. Numbers are frequency, right? That works out very nicely. The one that kind of steps outside a little bit is tarot, because tarot is the science of potential. Numerology, the science of frequency. Astrology, the science of cycles. Tarot, the science of potential, meaning that you have to get involved. It's like an energy that you decide you're going to join or not join. It's like a door opening up and you either go through it or you don't. It's your choice. You're in control. How are you in control? You manifest. You create the pictures in your head. You don't depend on a computer. You don't depend on a smartphone. You don't depend on AI. You don't depend on anybody else but yourself. That is your God-given gift. And in fact, it is that capacity to manifest that gives us the edge on AI for the time being. A couple of weeks ago, I saw Elon Musk do a little piece on the robots that he's developed. Other people working on it too. The robots don't look human, although they look humanoid. They got hands and arms and all that stuff. But they can move virtually identically to human beings. They're stronger, they're faster, maybe more dependable from a mechanical point of view. Don't know yet, we'll find out, but I suspect they're going to get better and better, so yeah, we'll give them that one too. But the thing that's holding them back is their ability to be self-aware. That is what gives us the ability to manifest. We're prescient. We have the ability to be aware of ourselves and our world. Robots are aware of their world, but they're not aware of themselves yet. When they get there, and you better believe there are assholes working 24/7, 365 to make sure that they get to be like us in every way so that they can take our world away from us, but they don't care. They're going to make money in the meantime. What they're going to do in that new world, they haven't figured that one out yet. But there's this mad dash to our self-destruction. Because we've already seen probably at least a half a dozen times that I'm aware of. Probably more because they don't tell you everything. But for the last 10 years or so, there have been about 6 or 7 cases where AI got out ahead of the humans to the point where they had to shut the programs down. I mean, just the whole sector. It wasn't a question of shutting the program down. It was shutting everything down to that sector. Just unplug. That was it. Now, what they were doing was not in and of itself dangerous to us, but it showed a potential. And when they connect up, make robots self-aware, Lord knows what the hell they'll be capable of doing. They will see us as inefficient. That may be reason enough to get rid of human beings. We don't know yet. And nobody's asking that question really because they all want to make money off of it. So I am here to help you to grow your manifesting ability. You've had it since you've been a very young person, since a baby. And you lose that as you go through our education system because our education is designed to dumb us down. John D. Rockefeller said, I want a nation of workers, not thinkers. And so that's what's happening. You take a look at all the social studies that have been done within the past 30 years. We're getting dumber. We're unable to be able to carry on a thought for more than just a few seconds. In fact, the last number I've seen was back, maybe 10 years ago, 3 seconds. As long as we can hold a thought. 1950, it was 45, close to 45 seconds. Now down to 3. Well, if you can't hold a thought, they got you. So I'm here to encourage you, to inspire you. That's the whole point. People around me say, hey, subscribe, like, and share. Subscribe, like, and share. Subscribe, like, and share. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I've said it, so they'll get off my back. See those numbers raising because I want to see, not just for the algorithms. The algorithms become more favorable, but it's a situation where I want to see people finally getting it. We have been the most propagandized group of humanity in thousands of years, maybe ever. They've been handing us a line of bullshit, the rich. They've been manipulating us for centuries. They tell you one thing and they have a whole different plan operating. They're not going to tell you that part. They're just going to tell you the little piece that makes it convenient. So it's up to you, to me, to work together to help you to manifest. Create those pictures in your own mind. But create pictures that are not only good for you as a human being, a spiritual being, but for all beings on the planet. Because if it's just for your benefit, you're no different than the assholes who are running the world right now. I mean, isn't it amazing? Last count, we have somewhere between 3,500 and 4,000 billionaires on the planet. Does any one of them spend any of their massive fortunes, which, by the way, are flooding them with zillions of dollars every single day? So the money keeps coming in. Do they spend any of their money making life better for anybody other than themselves? There's this big, huge pile of plastic garbage crap in the middle of the Pacific. It's growing. It's about the size of Texas. Any one of them help out? Maybe a group of them together. Maybe if they were all to chip in $100 million, which is chump change for these people, 4,000 people dumping in $100 million apiece, they'd have more than enough to help clean up that mess in the middle of the ocean. They'd have more than enough to make sure that the air was clean. They'd have more than enough to make sure that we can all have organic food. They'd have more of enough. You get the idea? And they haven't done a goddamn thing. Nothing. It's all for them, for them, for them. So I want you to stand up, to be part of a community that is getting in touch with your potential as a human being. That's manifesting. In fact, it's a human gift from some spiritual essence, whatever you want to call, whatever the name is, God. But you got to use it. That's why I say it is the science of potential. So let's get to it. Middle card, Oracle card, gives us a feeling, a sense of what the reading's all about. And it happens to be about community. And the number up in the right-hand corner is 8, means materializing. We are trying to materialize community. And I don't care what you feel about the politics of the situation. We have entered a new era. If you know anything at all about astrology, we have 5 different things going on with major planets where they're changing signs in the next year. This is huge, massive change. So you got to tap in. You got to tap in. You got to be ready to be surprised. Probably initially negatively, but hopefully in the long run, optimistically. Let's take a look. All the way to the left, we got the Eight of Cups. Cups are things that we're attached to, ideas, feelings, memories, people. Eight of Cups says you're walking away from those things that you're attached to, and there's no going back. You feel unfulfilled. You went, okay, I played the game. What the hell do I have to show for it? Not only not as many material things, but I don't feel fulfilled. I don't feel happy. I don't feel successful. I don't feel. So the Eight of Cups says you're walking away from that. That will take you to the Ten of Pentacles, meaning you're going to have to find a new value system. And that's what we're in the process of doing right now. For my opinion, many of the things that we've been sold over the past 4 years, most especially, but you can go back, this whole idea has been planned for decades. But the whole thing has been just bastardized. Rather than enhancing a person's spiritual, material capacity, potential, it's been dumb everybody down. Instead of lift everybody up, dumb everybody down so that we're all the same. And in the end, we're not all the same because the people who decide to dumb us down are the ones that are in control. So the Ten of Pentacles says you're leaving the old system, you're open to the new system, you're ready to be surprised in a pleasant way. And just remember, here's the meme for today. The path isn't a straight line. It's a spiral. You continually come back to things you thought you understood, only to understand them better, to see the deeper truth. That's what's going on right now, and that's what's upsetting so many people. Because when they come back, they see the truth, but they can't stand it. They don't really want community. Again, the idea is to be surprised, ready to be surprised in a very positive way. Lift everybody up. Give them a possibility to exercise and to grow their own spiritual potential. Instead, they want to bring everybody down. Equity, 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 equity. Don't raise anybody, bring them all down. Easier to control you that way. Next card is the Three of Cups. This has nothing to do with a third party. It has to do with lining up your mind, body, spirit to work towards elevating yourself spiritually. And you notice I keep saying spiritually because if it's just more things, you've missed the whole point. It's the deeper essence of a human being. It's like that stuff that's missing in the robots, self-awareness. That's really what it's all about. Reaching in, finding that community where you can raise everybody's frequency instead of bring it all down, dumb it down. And the funny part is we can do this subconsciously. High Priestess. That's what the High Priestess is all about. You have intuition, which is logic combined with emotion and blended in a way so you can see and hear what can't be seen and heard. Remember, the path isn't a straight line. You continually come back to things you thought you understood, and then you see the deeper side of it. That's where we're at. Get ready to be surprised. Be the best that you can be. That's the tarot reading for today. Back again tomorrow with another. Between now and the next time you and I get together and talk tarot, peace and blessings.